I could give you the world on a silver.
Boy, I swear, it seemed like they picked some of the dumbest people on earth to be on this show. The answer is weed. Don't they know that? Don't know nothing. This child ain't got no seasoning up in here. I know she ain't cooking. No reason her husband's so little. She got all these nice pots and pans and I need to take these pots and pans at my house. She ain't cooking. She ain't using them at all.
Mom, it's you. What are you doing here? I thought you was a robber or somebody.
You called me. You left a voicemail saying you wanted to talk, so I came right on over.
What you watching? Family Feud?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's the question?
The question is, things you smoke.
And what was your answer?
I said weed.
Mama, weed? That's the best thing you come up with is weed.
Child, you know I ain't lying. You can't even go to the grocery store without smelling it all in the parking lot. You know what? Never mind that. What is it that you want to talk to me about?
Mama, I couldn't have just wanted to talk and call you.
Baby, you barely call me. And when you do, something is wrong.
No, Mama, don't do that. Now, you know we see each other every Sunday after church.
Yes, I know we see each other at church. And I know we go out to eat. But that don't change the fact you calling me for something. Moseying on up in here talking about Family Feud and stuff. And Sharron, baby, what is going on?
Mama, I just don't have no one else to call, okay? I don't know whether to be mad, sad, or apologetic. I'm just so confused.
Confused? Now that right there, you get that from your Aunt Cheryl. She don't know if she want to be a woman one day, a man the next day. You get that from her side of the family.
Mama, I'm serious.
Okay. What's going on?
Well, me and Jeremy, we haven't really been seeing eye to eye lately.
Oh.
You know, I love him, and I know that he loves me.
Yeah.
It's just, lately he's just been on the edge. So, you know, just to kind of, well, you know, honestly, I haven't been doing anything outside what I normally would do. But it just seems to frustrate him so much for some reason. So, you know, to kind of spice things up a little bit, you know, I went to go get my nails and toes done, bought my little outfit, got my hair done, you know.
Yeah, you looking cute.
And I wanted to surprise him and take him to lunch. And so, Mama, I walk in on him and his little assistant, and she just flirting. All in his face. I mean, flirting hard. And all he's sitting there doing, and Mama just got so mad. So then when I ran her little Beyonce, Lauren London, Rihanna Look-a-Tale out, he decided he wanted to get mad at me. And I don't know how I want to feel like that, Mama, because if anything, he should be apologizing to me. But instead, he blow up at me, Mama, me. What, Mama?
Well, baby, let me get you some tea. Because this one right here, it's going to take a while.
What do you mean, Mom?
Well, baby, you said a whole lot in just a few words. Now, I love you, and I want you to be all right. But this one right here, we're going to have to break this down.
No, I'm listening.
Well, first of all, you said you haven't been on the same page lately, but you haven't done anything different than what you always done, right?
Right.
Now, how old you say Jeremy is?
He's 40.
You see, men, they grow through phases. And within those phases, there are major terms. The first term comes around the age of 16 through 20, when that testosterone kicks in.
Mama.
Wait a minute. Just listen to me, baby. That testosterone gives them drive and ambition. Now, you get some that get their validation and identity from chasing women. Some playing games. Or you get those that gets it chasing after dreams. You have one of those that love chasing after his dreams. Well, all he needs is someone to believe in him and to cheer for him. He gets joy out of making his woman happy and his kids proud and sharing his success with the ones he loves the most. And that's you, baby. But you see, you're no longer excited about his wins and his accomplishments, and he feels like he's losing. It actually pushes him to try harder, get better jobs, go after bigger tasks, and close bigger deals. Which leads me to the second turn that men have. Now, that's around the ages of 40 to 45. When that testosterone starts to go down and get limp. You know what I'm talking about?
Mom!
He's not the same man he used to be. He gets more tired, and he needs more attention, and he needs some more validation. And if you don't give it to him, well, he feels empty. And he's so used to being seen as a winner, he don't want to admit to anybody that he feels like he's losing.
Mama, that's so sad.
Wait a minute, I ain't done yet. So now that he has changed and he needs you to change with him, but as you said, you haven't done anything different, he done spoiled you, baby.
What?
Yes, he did. He spoiled you. Now he's at the stage where he needs you to spoil him back. If you don't, he might start paying attention to someone that does. Now, as far as that assistant of his, you mean to tell me you got mad because another woman was flirting?
I sure did.
Child, you should have looked her dead in the eye and said, little girl, I see that you want him, and it's for the same reason I want him. But I'm sorry, he's taken. So go back to the playground and find your own, because I'm playing with this one. Ooh, child, that would have made him see that you still see him as a catch, especially if you didn't see him doing anything wrong.
Mom, what are you talking about? I just told you I just called him up here, and his assistant all in his face flirting, and he wasn't doing nothing but just sitting there with that goofy laugh. What are you talking about?
Baby, when you make a good guy like Jeremy feel like he's no good and his trying hard isn't working, he might as well do what you're thinking if you're going to treat him like that. And you start pushing him right into the arms of somebody else.
No, Mama. See, I'm not about to sit here and let him treat me any kind of way just to keep him. I'm not doing it.
Is
I'm
that
not
right?
doing it.
Is that right?
Right.
Do you remember Dennis Washington?
Yeah, I remember. Don't remind me.
Now, you actually caught him kissing that girl, and you stayed with him. You saw that he had your car backed up into her driveway a few weeks later, and you stayed with him. Now, you ran into that same girl at the mall, and she was wearing that same necklace that he bought you, and you stayed with him. Ooh, child, I was so glad that he joined the military and they shipped him over to Kuwait. I didn't know what to do. If it wasn't for that, you probably would have still been with him.
Well, Mama, you know what? You know, God, he did his thing with that. You know what? Mama, how could I have been so stupid?
Well, answer this. How can you have grace and patience with the man you knew wasn't no good, and not have grace and patience with a man you know loves you? And you think he may have enjoyed another woman's compliment? Now that right there don't make no sense. No.
Mama, when you say it like that, you make me sound stupid.
That's because you are stupid.
Mama!
But anyway, I know what you need to do.
What is that, Mom?
Your daddy went through the same thing.
Really?
Child, you ain't know?
No.
Your daddy used to be a hit with the ladies. Girl, your daddy used to wear that cool water cologne. And he had this black leather pants outfit. It was like Denzel Washington then stepped in the Orange Mountain. Child, your daddy was fine back in the day.
Mama,
Ooh, child.
Mom. Ooh.
Listen, I was so glad he chose me. Baby, I was the proudest thing walking. He was always taking me to the latest shows and always buying me flowers. You know, treat me like a queen. It got to the point to where I expected it, and everything was on my terms. And then he gonna say to me one day, when you gonna take care of me like I take care of you? Ooh, child, I must have jumped up and told him that, listen, don't start nothing you can't finish. And you knew who I was when you married me. Child, your daddy, he was just crying out for some affection. And there I was, just sitting there thinking about me. Then I must have ran into him, sitting in the car at the gas station with that old Susie Macklin.
Mama, you called Daddy cheating?
Child, I don't know what he did, but that Susie, she wasn't about to get the best thing that ever happened to me. Now, he told me they were just talking. He told me that she paid attention to him. He also let me know that he used to feel that way every time he looked at me, but at some point, baby, I forgot about him. Now, I could have gotten mad, but I didn't want to run your daddy off. So I ran home and I cried like a baby. And I prayed to God that he showed me something. I could have stayed mad and offended, but the Lord spoke to me and he said, you are his wife. Now act like it. Ooh, child, I had to put myself in check because I stopped taking care of the man that was taking care of me. I'll never forget. It was on a Thursday night. Your daddy came home and got in that bed. Girl, I ain't say a word. Ooh, child, your daddy was so nervous.
I bet he was.
He got on up, went to work. Child, when your daddy came home and opened that door, baby, I was standing there like,
Mom! Mom!
child, I was so excited about that. Ooh, girl. Next Friday came, he came through that door, baby. I hit him with the,
Mom! 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 Mom!
yes.
You so nasty.
Nasty. Child, that's what you need to be. You need to be nasty. That's your husband. If he don't get a thrill at home, he won't have to go looking for no peep show. You have a good man, and good men deserve good loving too. Now, you my child. Baby, I know what you can do. I know what you can do.
Mom.
Woo.
Mom, you are a mess.
I'm a mess, but I still got my man, don't I? Now listen. If you don't understand what I'm telling you, you're going to get your man caught up in some mess. You are his accountability partner. Girl, marriage is just not about what you want. It's about what he wants too. Now, I want you to think long and hard. Think long and hard. What benefits is he getting because he's married to you? Think about it, child.
Mom, what you mean?
Lord, help her, Jesus. Do you cook every night?
No.
Do you keep the house spick and span clean?
Not really.
Do you listen to his dreams? Do you compliment him? Do you make him feel like he's the most important man in the world?
Not all the time.
Well, let me tell you something. It's only one thing that'll make a man forget about all that, and you just Yeah. Just bag it up, girl.
Mom, I see you, okay? I just don't want to feel like a piece of meat.
A piece of meat? Child, you sound foolish. You got a man that pays all the bills. He's an excellent father to his children, and baby, he is there. He loves his wife. He loves his family. You need to put a sign on your neck that say, give me what you got for a pork chop. Okay? Woo! Listen, take care of your man. And don't you worry about that assistant down there at that office. You just make sure by the time he gets to work, baby, he's too tired to do anything. Ooh, yes, Lord. All jokes to the side. Take care of your man. Do what you're supposed to do. And after you have done all you can, then you stand and trust God. You just have to do your part first.
You know what, Mama? I hear you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I really appreciate you for coming by. Thank you.
Oh, you welcome. I'm glad I came on. Oh, child, what today is?
It's Friday, why?
Right, look, I got to get out of here. Your daddy going to be home in a minute, and I'm finna go home and put some of this good loving on. Now, listen, we may be old, but we ain't dead. Just remember what I told you now. Bag it up and you just bag that thing up and bag it up, girl. Bye, child.
Bye, Mama.